Hello my boys, good morning. This is the day 4 summary for my Legacy of Phrecia event starter. I'm level 95 at the moment, and this day we're gonna do it differently because I have a lot of upgrades to discuss, expensive upgrades for maxing this build. This will give you some ideas later, what to aim for to upgrade your own build, yeah? But I will start first with the map showcase, and then I will discuss everything. Why is this the case? Because I dropped a jackpot item. So yesterday while doing my voice tone for Uber Elder, I dropped an Indigon, which is very expensive. Yeah, so I sold the Indigon, I got everything for the build, and in this video I'll show you in the part 2 section the upgrades that you can do in order to push your build to the limits. Yeah, enough talking, let's start the map showcase here. Let's go to maps and take something sexy. Something sexy, we take this, good. Apply quality. Okay, this is a replica headhunter. I wanted to showcase it if you want to have fun. It's crazy because I paid 2 Divine Orbs for it and it should lower even more. Look, now it's 3 Divines. I paid 2 Divines for it. You know, it's ruining my presentation. What's important to notice here that in Path of Exile 1, the buffs last 60 seconds, low light in Path of Exile 2 with 20 seconds, so it's plenty enough. Replica Headhunter gives you 5-10 buffs in your maps at all times, while a normal Headhunter gives you 40 plus buffs, so a normal Headhunter is way stronger than this, but if you want to have fun on a budget, just use it. As a matter of fact, I'll use it for this showcase. Low key, so you know, it's a fun build to use, and it's viable for this build, works with our totems, yeah? You get buffs. And the whole idea of this game is to have fun. So later, if you want, you can buy it. I want you to highlight it. You wait for it to drop again to 2 Divine Orbs because, you know, it's much more cheaper than a normal Headhunter. Yeah. Man, you gotta love this build. It's lazy to play. Okay, ultimate.
Was the fire of
So here you want to avoid standing stone circles, especially because I'm using an idol with a keystone called Ruinous Wagger that applies ruin stacks. At 7 ruin stacks you lose the encounter and you lose all your rewards. So you need to watch that counter. Sadly this map has a bad layout and I don't have a lot of room to move. Yeah. I need to pay close attention to the maps. But you can see with blue. So the monsters have blue, some attacks with blue, those applies ruin. So you can dodge if you are paying close attention. We take it. I'm also using another keystone that makes the Trial Master pick the modifiers for me. If you're a new Path of Exile 1 player, you should not use this keystone. Why I'm using this keystone? Basically, it gives me 3 extra rounds. So instead of 10, I have 13 rounds, so 3 more rounds, that's why. But it's for advanced players. I like Ultimatum, I find it fun, but you need to have a strong build. Very tanky. And Ancestral Commander is very tanky. You also will take that keystone, Ruinous Wagner. I will do a video guide on Ultimatum soon.
Really?
So now because the Trial Master picks the modifiers, many of them are crap.
It's your funeral.
He picks modifiers that in a normal scenario I would never pick. Yeah. Move in large circles.
Corruption starts
Towards the edges of the arena. This is my tip. And pay close attention to your life bar. If life bar goes down, you press a life flask fast. Okay.
8 begets 8.
A lot of crap here, you know. And at some points there will be so much crap on the screen that you don't know what's happening. Shit. Oh. We take it.
Determination moves swiftly on the wind.
Yeah. The only thing that you should avoid is limited arena. Because that ruin stack will get fast to 7 if the arena is small in the middle. So limited arena will make a small circle in the middle. It's pretty much over if you get that. Energy blade without quality.
Tide of death is rapid.
This thing that spin with blue, there are 2 whirlpools that spin with blue. Those things should be avoided because they apply ruin stacks very fast. These things, you know, those with blue. There are some circles that spin with blue. You should avoid them because they apply ruin stacks. I'm also focused in the game not to die here. while also doing live commentary. We take it.
Swift.
Oh! You see, apply ruin stacks because I went into that white, blue whirlpool. Watch your ruin stacks because at 7 stacks it ends the run and you get nothing. Which you don't want. Oh, lo, 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 lo. Hoo, hoo. Good. Charge dash. I'm gonna take the rewards. Should I take the rewards? Your auras. Oh, hell no. Hell no. Your auras also affect the enemies. No, thank you.
Safe choice.
Okay. Oh, a lot of crap. A lot of crap. We take the crap and we move on. Yeah, good, we move on. Clearing the maps with this build is smooth. Like butter, you know? Smooth like butter.
Hail.
You should not do content which you don't have idols for. You just do the content that you're specialized in, yeah? Here I went with some strong boxes I'm testing at the moment and ultimatums. Okay, we have a special strong box here. Maybe we get something juicy like a mirror, huh? Come on, give me the mirror. Oh, just 7 transmutation. Oh, ho, 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 ho. Oh, la, 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 la. The reason I always have ritual altars inside my maps is because you can drop omens, especially Omen of Correction that sells for close to 4 Divine Orbs. I made a video yesterday about quick tricks for extra currency, you might want to take a look. Here it's an altar, let me take it. Skills fire 5 additional projectiles. Ho ho! Oh, yeah. And you just got to love this build, man. How can you not love this build? This build is great for events, I told you. Okay, we take this. And we click here. Can be sold. Cold damage, physical damage. Ah, no, it's against you. No, it's shit. No. Oh, we gonna move.
I cannot do this yet.
Let's go here. Here is the map boss. We pay him a visit. And my boss, we pay you a visit. Bam. Okay, let's identify this crap. I explained for the idols, you will drop plenty of them in this event. I suggest just to throw them into fixed price tabs like this. Throw them in and wait. Each day you will lower slightly if they don't sell daily, no problem. Nemesis is 50 EQ, so but the moment let's run the second one, then we do the showcase. This build is addicting. It's very fun to play. Let's use my normal belt now. So I just wanted to show you that you can use a headhunter, which is pretty cool by itself. Remember, this build can do tier 16 maps on just under 2 Divine Orbs budget. You just watch the day 1 and day 2 summaries and you have the items there. You know, the reason I'm maxing is because I got asked. People ask me, hey boss, how we can mask this build? And I say, okay, I will mask the build so they can see what upgrades to do later. These daily summaries give inspiration to people for their own builds. That's why I'm doing them. I don't want physical damage because I want to do first the ultimatum. You can take the altars after the ultimatum, because ultimatum is already hard with Trial Master picking the modifiers for me. No, I want to do the ultimatum first. Just need to find it. Okay, I found it. Bam!
Your opponents bring Knight's madness.
Again, you move in large circles. Ideally, you want a map with open space. This it's a bad map because there's a tight layout.
Vengeance is cold indeed.
The more waves you progress, the better the rewards get, you know? You can also use some scarabs to boost the rewards. But those scarabs tend to be expensive and will rise in price, actually.
The fire of summer burns within.
Oh, these things that spin will apply ruin stacks. Those blue things should be avoided. Oh,
Death's cold grip is inescapable.
so here you can get some nice double corrupted uniques. Yeah, even rares that can sell for good value. You can get divination cards and more, even a raw currency. Even idols. Hehehe.
The storm approaches.
If you're new to the game, I suggest to use the provided regex. So on the guild Discord there is a dedicated channel for this build. In the info channel for the build I provided a regex filter for running. I will show you limited arena.
Stray too far and
So it
find
makes the arena tiny here in the middle, which it's not only that it's deadly and you can die, but you also get the ruin stacks very fast. Look. So the arena it's in the middle here. I don't have space to move. This modifier should be avoided at all costs.
time is your enemy.
So what I'm doing here you should not do. You end the run if you get limited arena. Also look at my ruin stacks. I'm getting them fast because I have no place to dodge. No place to move.
Shrapnel shards abound.
Just press your flask and pray that you don't get ruin stacks. Use your life flask because there is a lot of shit happening in a tight place and you can die. Oh la 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 ho 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 ho. Okay, we stop here.
So be it. As disappointing as
Man, I think you understood that the build shreds. And now let's talk about the upgrades because maybe you got bored. You got bored? Okay, let's go into my hideout. Let's talk about the upgrades. You know, I made my coffee here, even I didn't have time to drink. You know, take a sip. Okay, my boys, let's start somewhere. Let's miss in between. Let's start with the build. So I explained using a build like this is fine. You take it with life, you take it with some resistances, maybe chaos resistance. If you have an open prefix, you can craft at the bench increased elemental damage with attacks. So in Path of Exile, we have this belt, you put it, and you hit it here, elemental damage with attacks on the belt if you want. A thing that you need to know if you come in from Path of Exile 2, you can apply catalyst on this belt. Yeah? So not only on the rings, catalysts work also on the belt. Let me show you here something sexy. You can put life catalyst or elemental catalyst to bump the elemental damage. This can also damage. If you work, you see, like this. So you need to know about this. Later you can use a synthesized belt that has special implicits. Yeah. If you don't know what are synthesized items, you need to watch a guide. Maybe you're coming fresh from Path of Exile. For the gloves here, you can buy one with better gloves, of course. And also craft this one, increase damage during any flask effect. You can also ask a friend to help you with this enchant. You get it from Betrayal, from June. This one, increase damage during flask effect. So as your flask are up, you get this more damage. You can get it with attack speed, spell suppression. There are modifiers that you can use. Remember to use embers and ichors in order to get good implicits. I personally like to get fire exposure and attack speed. I don't want to use the elemental keystone because we have tons of players that are new to the game and for them it's hard to calibrate it right. Yeah, but if you're a veteran player, you can go for it, but it's better to go with my progression like this. It's better. Just put Ember Cycles here to get the fire exposure because we really need skill points here in order to allocate like this the skill tree. I will also provide a POB, by the way. You'll have it in the description of the video. Yeah, so just take the exposure on the gloves. Here what I did. I changed my boots, but check the implicits. We have 7 endurance charges, so Try to get this implicit 4% increased damage per endurance charge. Let me open the calculator because I don't like math. 4 or 7, this is 28 increased damage. Also, it helps you with the life regeneration. Yeah, 0.2% life regenerated per endurance charge. So the more life you have here, the maximum life, the more life regen you get. It's nice to have because our skills cost life. So we want our life to regenerate faster. So look for these two. I think they are best in slot at the moment for my build. Good. Now let's talk about this beauty. Check the corruptions. Oh! Huge damage boost. As a matter of fact, if I'm gonna hover with the mouse, my explosive arrow has a lot of gem levels. I explained that for this build, damage scales greatly via gem levels and attack speed. And as you can see here, my gem level is 31, I think. Let me see. Yeah, 31. Good. You will look for a body armor with the following corruptions. I will show you how to search them. Very sexy, very nice. We go on the trade website. You see here body armor. Body armor. Then you want to put here... no, you don't put anything. And do like this. You write here count. I'll teach you secrets, my boy. If you suck, you do like this. Away gems. And you put it here. Duration gems. And you put it here. These are the tags from the explosive arrow ballista gem. You know, projectile gems. Projectile gems. You know, I just woke up. Excuse me. Socketed gems. Come on, 1 second, I need to find it. Okay, finally I found it. And you'll put 1 here. And you click search. As you can see, ton of them. So you take with the corruption, single corruption is cheap. And you make sure here that it says that it gives you some evasion and armor. Or both. Let's see, with 1000 armor. So you filter them, this is the idea. Yeah. Good. If it doesn't have any life, don't worry. We have that mastery. Let me show you with this one. If the body armor doesn't have life, you take this one, 50% increase maximum life if there are no life modifiers on the equipped body armor. And this will give you 50% increased life for free. Yeah, my boys. If it has life, good for you, but look for certain uniques because they can break your setup. For example, here you lose all endurance charges when hit. You don't want that. So if there is a unique body armor, you pay close attention to its effect. It might break your build. You can also search it like this. You put, let's put 1000 here, 1000 evasion here. Hybrid. This is a life modifier. You cannot use the mastery. Yeah, so this one, it's a life modifier. Pay close attention. Here it's fine and you don't need to use the life mastery. And this will boost your explosive arrow. I'll show you how to link it because as you notice, they are not linked and we need to link it. But this is great. Ooh, this is great. You know what? I'm gonna link this beauty. You can also get it with double corruptions, but it will be more expensive. Single corruption is fine. Now for this sexy presentation, I will show you how to link it, because you see it has corrupted status. First, let's get it. Let's start with the steps. Baby steps. Put it here, here. So we got the body armor. As you can see, it's not socketed, it's not linked, no problem. Now you need to understand how to use tainted currency. On the sexy info channel, I even provided a link for all the Saki boys that just came to the game. I explain which are the best corruptions for the quiver, for the bow, body armor, helmet, and here it's a tainted currency guide, so you know how to use them. But I will demonstrate now visually with you. Yeah, you can also bump the quality if you want. You see, even if it's corrupted, check with these things. I'll stop here, up to 20. So raise quality, more armor and evasion. Now let's get more sockets and to link it. To get more sockets, you will need tainted jeweler's orb. You take this and you buy some, you know what they say. There are two ways to do it. First way, it's like this. You go here and you put socket. But this will cost more valors. So you put 4 sockets here and you click it. This has 50% chance to add a socket, a 50% chance to subtract. You see? And I got it. Now it's 6 sockets. How to link it? You go here, you put link. And we're gonna use this thing which are called tainted fusing, orb of fusing. These are more expensive. 50% chance to add, 50% chance to subtract. It added. 50% chance to add, 50% chance to subtract. 6 link. Yeah! Now we need to color it. As you can see, you need the following combination. How I suggest to do it, you go here, it's better, and you put blue. and you put at least 1 blue socket and you click it.
Disappointing.
Until you get 4 red, 1 green, 1 blue. You click it here. 4 red. Come on, 4 red. Oh,
Chained me
I got it.
for such a paltry.
And now you use it. And you have the corruption. You see, this is a great body armor, and you don't need to use the master in this scenario because already has life. Man, I just got to love it. You can also get with double corruptions. Now it's a trick that you can do later if you want to push it even more, because there are tons with single corruptions that can help you. If you want double corruptions, here is the trick. I'll show you the trick. You put here too, and you search it. Now you have with double corruptions. Good luck finding one. After I will publish this video, everyone will start buying them. Yeah. But it's important to look here to have armor evasion, you know, maybe go with single corruption and do it later, you know. You don't want an energy shield, for example, you know, you cannot benefit from them. If you're taking a unique, be very careful to read the modifiers, what it gives you, because some of them are trash. I would not buy this, for example. Yeah, that's how you do it. You scroll here, you go with single corruption, it's better. My opinion is better. Just craft something like this. Now, more upgrades that you can do, you will swap cruelty with empower level 4. This will give you more gem levels to explosive arrow. So we drop cruelty later and put empower level 4. Awaken the elemental damage with attacks. You will want to swap elemental damage attacks with awaken. This will give you more damage. It can also be level up to level 5. So you'll have 40% more elemental damage, which is a big multiplier. And at level 5, it will make your totems immune to the elemental reflect. So they will no longer die to elemental reflect. You just need to level it up more. Good, my boys, good. Now let's talk about this amulet. I explained this is the best in slot. This is vanity, explosive arrow gems, +3. It's best in slot. You can also incorporate some auras because it gives you some mana reservation here. You can incorporate vitality, for example. You put it somewhere. Maybe I'll put it here. Yeah, it's the best in slot amulet that you can get. But of course, after I make this video, it's a bit more expensive. I will show you what other amulet you can do for Maxim. So you know, we go here, we put amulet. We put rare, all skill gems. So the amulet can have this one, level all skill gems, but can also have fire skill gems. And you search like this. And you can buy this. Now, the league just started, you need to have patience, you know. You need to have patience, more will appear, but this is for Maxim, you need to know about it. So either you buy that replica dragon flank with +3 explosive arrow, or you buy a rare armor with +2 and some other good modifiers like life, resistances, who knows, increase fire damage, and you can also craft something at the bench. Yeah, so you know for the amulet, remember to anoint Divine Judgment. For the Quill Rain again, you can use 90 currency, you buy one with a good corruption. Yeah, like momentum here. I'm getting momentum stacks when I'm shooting. This allows me to shoot even more faster. Or additional arrow corruption. I made a list with the best corruption for each item here. You have them. Yeah, you check here from the list. Good. For the skirmish, you can also take corruption. You can have bow attacks for an additional arrow, point blank, and even spell suppression. You can get it on it. For the helmet, you can get +2 aura gems, away gems. This will bump up grace even more. So you say I have level 23 grace now, which gives me more evasion rating. This will help you with the defenses, which is pretty good. Here for the skill tree, you can get a lighter beanie with fire damage. This will give you a lot of extra damage. So this applies to all the notables in the area, also increase fire damage 6%. So all these nodes in the area have in addition 6% increased fire damage. Yeah, you see? This is a great jewel to place it here, and here you want a timeless jewel. I explained in day 3 summary how to search a timeless jewel cheap and good. Yeah, so you don't pay a lot. That's about it. I've shown you the items, what to aim for Maxim this build later. Yeah, now you have an idea, you know exactly what to do. Okay, my boys, and remember you have the notes section inside the PoE and the info channel on the guild Discord server. Yeah, if you're new and you want to make this build from scratch, keep in mind you can follow my daily summaries. Day 1, day 2, I explain my upgrades for that day. Just with day 1 and day 2, you can clear T16 maps on under 2 Divine Orbs budget, no problem here. Here we're starting to push it up even further with timeless jewel and more. Keep in mind that leveling your character, it's important because the more levels you have, the more skill points you can allocate. And I've seen tons of new fresh players that are missing passives. From the campaign. You want to see here 24 passive skills from quest. 24 from quest. Yeah, a lot of Saki boys, they have less than 24 because they missed essential quests from the campaign. Well, my boys, enjoy the rest of the day and good luck.